Lagos Badagry Expressway as a rail line to encourage commerce, to encourage movement, to boost the economy in terms of IGR, federal allocation, and the huge debt hanging on Lagos neck. You know that, look, we've not a transport system for Lagos State.
Analysis now and speak about it. 2 minutes is what is allotted per prompting you and interrupting you as you can do so via our social media platform. Also text messages 6,430. Facebook, YouTube, Mainland 98.3 FM. Let's have our first call for this morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Pastor.
The wise one.
I'll take it if you give me the name.
It's okay. How are you? We thank God for another day. Good morning, Fuad.
Yeah, he's with us. Please go on ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm sure you're talking about the coup. Have you?
Yes, in Gabon.
Sorry, yes. I want to, say that the only alternative to coup is good governance. And when we talk about coup, we only look at it from the military perspective. What about when there is an election and the election is rigged? Is that not also a coup in a way by subverting the will of the people? But having said that, Page, I don't think military can do any better. Do you know why?
Why?
They put us in this mess. Are you aware that when they wanted to give us a constitution, they did it to suit a particular section of this country? And as we talk now, they also did it to suit politicians. They gave us a constitution that allows the executive to wield so much power against the other two tiers of government, which is the local government, the judiciary. The military never meant well for this country. The military gave us two chambers, two bicameral and unicameral, a bicameral rather. And as I'm talking to you now, they are paying them even when they don't. It was the military that did all of this. And I never open at that time. They never open at that time. If they come here now, the kind of damage that they will do, So for me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a fantastic day. It's 2 minutes per person. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello.
All right, good morning. Your name, where you're calling from, please.
Okay, my name is Abok. I'm calling from Papa.
All right, welcome. Please go on.
Yeah, I want to speak on this issue of coup in Gabon.
Okay.
I think some people have seen this coming. You cannot be subjecting your people to turn the government to like a family business, and you expect people, the people to support you. Making noise. I don't know. I don't expect the kind of noise this man is telling people to make. Going by the Canelo, I think for Biash was also what he's about. Because he either like it, if he doesn't look for the way of changing the government, making.
Who did you say should watch his back?
Yeah, he has to watch.
Who are you talking about? We can't hear you.
I'm talking about Cameroon. I'm talking about Cameroon.
Okay.
Yeah, because if also there's always inevitable, they have to go the way of Gabon as well. Because the tight leadership does not encourage democracy, and they are the one that have been putting democracy in danger. So whether you should look for the way they will organize a new government, or if you say that the military will take over at any time. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for your submission. 0913-6000-410, 0913-6000-410 the phone lines. Hello.
Hello, Faith.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Rose from Salon. And for me, it is totally wrong to incriminate. I've had to listen to all manner of conversations on all platforms. That means the military will never do anything in your own favor. They do things that favor them. They rule by fear. And unfortunately, we're in a continent that supports some things that are not good. I don't blame those Francophone countries because in the last 3 years, 8 Francophone countries have witnessed 8 of them. The Gabon, the 8th one, just 2 days ago. They are part of the French domination. They are part of France. Okay, consider that as other countries, Anglophone or Lusophone, Portuguese-speaking countries. You get this. So the Japanese, they are happy because one family for 57 years, who does that? For me, anything that was so that when the minister is taken away, I am in support of it. And for those that have said, it's a new thing about Nigeria, it's a never. These are countries, I'm talking about these small countries, where who are taking place. They are American states, they have about just 3 million people, Nigeria less than 6 million, and on and on. I'm not in support of any coup clause, but for those Francophone countries, if they go with France, it's better for them. As for the country B, without the CBA and Central Bank, I don't get it. Everything is tied to Paris. I think they want to be do forever. Whatever suits them there, good for them. But for those insinuating, just because what you want or what you want said is everything fixed, don't happen. For you, you will have to go in Nigeria. Never. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Your name, where you're calling from?
My name is Chris. Can I make my comment?
Yes, Chris, please.
Hello?
Chris, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
I can hear you.
Chris, we can hear you. Go on ahead with your submission.
Okay, thank you very much. My concern this one is about the local government autonomy. General Buhari, 8 years, was not able to do anything about it. He tried and then nothing happened. So I don't know why. Now we have Senate that is saturated with senators and ministers, governors. How is it going to be possible for local government to have an autonomy so that there will be development at the grassroots level? Please, Bola Tinubu should do something about it. It's irritating that you go to local government, nothing happens for 4 years, 8 years. Every money channel to that area is not anywhere. So please, the president Tinubu should do something about the local government. It's irritating. Please, God bless you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a better one. Thank you so much for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, morning.
Good morning. Morning, sir. How are you? How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Gabon coup. Yeah, when we try to make a particular leadership a hereditary thing or try to stay there for like a lifetime achievement, what do you expect the people to do? Of course, they turn against you. I could be there for the past 50 years. I can't call that democracy. It's left for the AU or the ECOWAS or whoever the region, the meeting, regional meeting they attend, to even talk to them. I said, look, those of you who have been there how many years in power, you're not practicing this. To go back to the Nigerian case now, some time ago when on your radio station you listed out positions, ministerial positions and commissionership positions where it's already becoming a hereditary, even in the country here in Nigeria.
Thank you.
You know? Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, morning to you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. John to who is good of us, honestly. And the African leader, the toothless bulldog, you, I need both to say that. When this presidents are perfecting themselves in power, they were silent about their activities. When they were looting African patrimony, they were collecting patrimony, they didn't say anything concerning it. And now they are condemning coup. Look at Yoweri Museveni of Uganda. He has been there for how many years? 4 years. By extension, this one that has happened, looted it, siphoned it, took it overseas. And then we invited external forces to come be part of the looting. And now they are crying wolf. I think African leadership sit tight about local government autonomy. Let me say this now. Local government cannot be there could not be autonomous for local government because it is the state governors that appoint them, the chairman and the rest. So good morning. Good
morning. Thank you so very much. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, morning to you.
Hallelujah.
I'm so sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Madam Mrs.
You're welcome.
Happy weekend.
Same to you. Thank you.
I want to talk about Wike and his party. First and foremost, he should learn how to be talking like a gentleman. When I saw him on the telly yesterday, I said, what's all this now? You're no more a governor. You're a minister in another party. And you are saying that nobody can remove you. PDP should remove Wike. And let us see whether this PDP will collapse because of Wike's expulsion from that party. You should take along this the PDP, all the PDP people that he counted that he brought to the party, and he stayed. Take it to APC, then let us have peace. So that the PDP National Working Committee, the NEC, all of them will now organize the party preparation for 2027. We cannot come here and be shouting as if we own that party. It's not done. Mr. Sise, I own the party because I've been in that party for over 20 years. He should be expelled from PDP. Expel him. Let him go and do his work. Take your steps and whatever you have brought to the PDP to your party. And without good governance, coup is inevitable. Good morning, Sage.
Good morning to you. Thank you so very much for calling. We're going to pause on taking phone calls for a bit and take the messages that we've gotten so far via Facebook and, of course, on WhatsApp. Facebook, I have Atonda Kayode saying, good morning, Fuad. Building a political legacy is not a personal decision, but a collective and general duty. Already, President Tinubu has a political empire undisputedly. Okay, thank you very much, Atonda, for your submission. We're going to check the other messages that we've gotten on Facebook right now. You can also send messages via the handle mainland 98.3 FM. Smile, also on Facebook, says African leaders need to know the current generation are tired of bad governance. How can a family take over a country for over 50 years and yet no improvement in the country? I tire for this kind of human beings that we are in Africa. Is so upsetting. Thank you, Smile. Prince Leo on Facebook says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. Coup d'etat is something nobody should encourage or support, but in the case of Gabon, I have an exception because democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But where governance in a country is made a family dynasty by perpetrating themselves to remain in power, when many people are deprived and poor, then something must be done to change the ugly narrative. Thank you and God bless. Leo Ozoma, we're grateful for your submission. I'm going to go to WhatsApp now. On WhatsApp, we have messages here that read, good morning, mainland crew. The coup taking place here and there in Africa to make our so-called democratically elected leaders to sit tight and do the will of the people. Here in our country, Nigeria, people are telling the government to repair the refinery. Don't share money in the name of palliative that would end up in the pocket of politicians. 5 billion naira cannot feed Oshodi people for 2 days. Put walkable transportation in place by rolling out buses that will be convening people with low cost. People are saying the money allocated to National Assembly is too much. Both the national and international communities are paying deaf ears to all these. To wake up, and it's all in Africa. Panacea is good governance, and thank you, Chika, for your message now from Ali Mosho. Thank you for apologies for that. 4-3.
Are we calling corruption? Or in Western nation? We rule very well, and we make it better for them, but you know it does not have to say. If you know that the wicked is not relevant access to this country, I want to start out.
Thank you.
Oh, let me stop. I may go to Nigeria.
Yes, have a nice day. Hello. Hello. We lost that call. If you can, please make it back. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is Adewale Taiwo calling from Adin, Ogun State.
Nice to have you. Please go on.
Yeah. So yeah, talking about Wike, I think Wike is about one of the best things to happen to Nigerian politics. I mean, we can say performer, give it to him any day. Although we may have reservations about his ways at sometimes. So, I mean, military coup is a no. Because at the end of the day, all of them, they just want access to, I think we should give kudos to him, to Governor Sanwo-Olu. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a better one. Thank you so much for calling. Mainland FM.
Yeah, well, concerning Wike, let me just address that. Wike has to be given a long road to pull. Formerly, the APC said that he should be he should campaign for them. I also said he aligned with PDP. Let us to deal with his situation. Yeah. is to tread stop, be willing and able to live, and also be accountable, expected. Even mass mobilization of the people is enough. But not only the military that can offset any democratic setting that is not accountable to the people. So it is a clarion call to those people and a lesson to those people that are ruling, the ruling class, to be accountable to the people at all costs, not just to be overloading the whole thing to the people. So that is a blue rain issue. APC is ruling Nigeria. Our refineries should be fixed, because 7 should look into it, and then they should fix our refinery, and the maintenance culture should be looked into to have outlet for the parts, for the train, so to guarantee the continuity.
Thank you so much. Hello. Hello. All right. Please, I'll have to beg you to stop calling the WhatsApp line. Would you please stop doing that? That's why I constantly announce the phone lines. The phone lines 0913 6000 410. That's 0913 6000 413. Please stop calling the WhatsApp number. People are calling the WhatsApp number, and that is why I'm unable to read WhatsApp messages, because you're disrupting the messages coming in. The phone line 0913 6000 410. WhatsApp is 0913 6000 430. That is for WhatsApp and text messages. You can join us on Facebook and you connect via the phone line. Thank you. Hello.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Your name, please.
My name is Josh, calling from Abole.
Welcome.
Mr. Fuad, good morning.
He's with you.
Before I went off and I came back, I don't know what
it's
I'm
open
to say.
mic. It's open mic Thursday, which means you can talk about anything you like. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank God. So the president can tinker with all those things to make sure every component of the government is functional. I had a discussion with my people some time ago to look at the Northlands, eyeball to eyeball, politics for politics, money for money, and everything is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I said it categorically that if Tinubu fails to tinker with the constitution, to give us the true fiscal federal time, whatever Buhari brings, even if the majority said no, just one person, even if he says yes, what the last Senate president said is yes, have it. He haven't gone through what he went through during Obasanjo's era, himself and Victor Atta of Akwa Ibom State. Tinubu should do everything, even if he has not done a single kilometer of road for us. All what I just want Tinubu to do is to make sure he liberates everybody from that, that Tower of Babel called Nigerian Constitution. Let every state have their own resources, from the local government, the state to the federal, control what belongs to them. That is all I'm expecting from Tinubu, whether fuel subsidy or nothing, whether he will construct any single road or not. Let him just liberate us from that madness.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate you for your call. I'm going back to Facebook now. All right, let's take Facebook messages. Dio Dada says, good morning, crew. What instigated coup in Gabon and Niger and also some African countries is due to those who have ruled us. I want to ask the election that took place in Lagos, both the presidential and governorship. Is that an election? The security operatives looked the other way. Voters were de-enfranchised, amongst other things. We cannot continue to use this formula for power. It's a shame. Thank you, Dio. Chris Chichi says the African continent should be ready for drama. Concerning the local government issues, Mr. President needs to pay sincere attention without any form of tribalism. Thank you, Chichi. George Jesutofumi says, good morning, Mainland FM. My name is George from Igondo. The same way we all celebrated when Gaddafi was killed, now military is the solution everybody is shouting for. People have forgotten that in the 60s, military took power in most African states, and that was the consequences in Africa's development. If military seizes power, be rest assured Okay, thank you very much. You started well and then you just, please. Olu Oludode says, it's a wake-up call for African leaders. It's sad that the military takeover, it is not very good for our democracy, but leaders need to restructure their various countries, ensure total democracy and people-friendly governmental policies. True federalism will make our life better by massively investing in public infrastructure, diversify the economy, improve and develop human resources as well as natural resources, and give social amenities in rural and urban areas, and definitely ensure the rule of law and justice. Thank you, Olumoyiwa. Queen Oluwatoyin says, it's unfortunate that we are backward politically in Africa. Military intervention is a no for me. Thank you very much, Oluwatoyin, for your message. You can also go to Facebook and drop your messages on there as well. Mainland 98.3 FM. I'm going to take about 2 WhatsApp messages and then be back to the phone lines. We have a message here. Sam from Magodo says, the reason cool will continue to thrive in Africa is because most of the presidents are dictators instead of leaders. They impoverish their citizens and share the wealth of the country with their friends and families. Most of the African countries seized by military are celebrated by their citizens because they are not happy with the way they have been governed by their leaders. It is a wake-up call for African presidents to give their citizens good governance. If not, the coup will continue in Africa. Nigeria electoral and judicial system needs to be reformed to produce good governance in the country and not politicians with selfish desire to build their own empire. Thank you very much. Good morning, Sage and Fuhad. What happened in Ogun State between the local government and the governor is unfortunate. I watched the video with dismay. This is one of the reasons why I have a rethink about restructuring and devolution of power. We haven't devolved power and the governors are already behaving like emperors and treating their subordinates like slaves. The local government is the closest government to the people and sadly it has been neglected and treated like a stooge. This is why the governors never allowed for the LGA autonomy. As for what happened in Gabon, it's unfortunate to see a leader who could barely carry himself still want to remain in office. Pelumi Lawrence from Lagos, we appreciate your message. Let me stop there and go back to taking phone calls. Don't worry, keep your messages coming in. I'll do the best I can to make sure I read as many messages as possible. Hello.
Good morning, Sage.
Good morning to you, sir.
This is Ayo from Memory.
Welcome, Ayo.
Yes, number one, that will encourage the politician to ensure good governance. We must condemn the military in the power. Because we witnessed what happened when we were in school during the Abacha and Babangida. It is not para. They destroy our economy, they destroy our people. They introduce many things that the politicians are about to settle for now. And most of the people that are encouraging the military to come up, when they come up, number one, the media will be the first target. I'm sure of that. If some of the journalists that are encouraging it, they should continue. Number two, about the local government. The local government, they will kill SMS. They should not come. Our system, the structure that we have now does not encourage local government to come in. It is a theory. It is working for the white. It is not working for us. Local government should not be allowed. They will kill all SMS. Thank you.
Okay. I really didn't understand that, but hello, good morning to you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
All right. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Please, do you mind speaking up a little bit for us?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Yeah. My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Ikoto.
Welcome. Please go on.
Yeah. Concerning the coup that took place in Gabon, I think our leaders in Africa should sit tight this time around. Look at Gabon; it's not even up to. They are not up to 3 million in that country. They should even be begging people to go to work because the kind of resources God has deposited in that country is enough to sustain everyone. Look at Qatar, look at Oman, look at those countries that have small population with huge natural resources. They beg their people to go to work. Why is it in Africa that people will be suffering with huge resources? I will not condemn the coup anyway, but because when these things were going on in Africa, look at our elections. No one stood up to condemn it. But condemned it. People were gagging. People were going against them. So this time around, we should not condemn such, because the government are looking down on the people, not doing the right thing. If there's no such will not occur. Please, and concerning the local government empowerment or something of such, I think this is the right time for 𝐻𝐡𝐻𝐿 to do something about it. He has always been clamoring for it. He has always been talking about it. I think this is the right time to put things in place. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Ms. Wale, I'm calling from 𝐶𝐭𝐬𝐻.
All right, welcome, Wale.
You see, when we are talking, people will say we are talking. See, Africa, we don't want soft hand. It's only hard hand we want. See about this palliative 5 billion. Is it a governor that they will give the money to? But they give the money to governors to share it. And somebody was saying that anything governor wants, he can do with that money, with people's money. Now, see the Gabon coup now. Gabon coup, somebody has been there more than almost 50-something years. Now, the country with the AU, can't they do meeting? And in the other Rwanda now, somebody has been there how many years? Why the AU, they have meeting? Why can't you talk to themselves? And say this is what you people are doing is wrong. This one will bring military to the country. So what are we talking about? See our judiciary, see the election, everything is upside down. I only pray to God to have mercy on Africa, because God has started you, and they told us in the church that we should expect more. Africa.
Hello. All right.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, good morning to you.
I want to remain anonymous.
Okay.
I want to speak on Wiki. You see, when Wiki was warning the PDP that this was the time for Nigerians to be rescued from the shackles of APC, they took him, they were saying he was talking like a madman. And I can hear from your radio station people saying, well, Wiki should take his state, Wiki should take the state, blah, blah, blah. If the PDP Wiki is not of any value, they should respect him now. The PDP is already a dead fact as we speak. Wiki should be honored, respected, and commended.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello?
Hello? Okay, you might need to call us back or leave that message on Facebook or WhatsApp. All right, we have to take other calls. Hello?
Yeah. Good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm Charles calling from Oba.
Welcome.
Yeah. Before I start, let me say, one of our great musicians in Nigeria said, we want leaders, not rulers. And we should not cry when the head is off. You see, if you're a pastor in a church and you are doing the wrong thing, definitely you pay for it. If you're a minister and you are doing the wrong thing, at the end of the day, you pay for it. We should not start crying now. Let's take our minds back. Look at the infrastructures in this country. We can build it. The military build most of this infrastructure we are talking about. Can I mention some? National Theatre, Testac Village, Third Mainland Bridge, a lot of these things. Now, when the politicians took over, what have they done? Embezzling our money, sharing, thinking that, one day, if we tell on them, and that is what's happening right now. I don't pray for 𝐾𝐬𝐻, but I'm seeing it happening. Yes, drastic revolution is going to take place in Africa very, very soon, because we have enslaved ourselves. We don't blame the white people, we don't blame the other foreign countries. If you not go beat them for their house, they're not going to carry your money. Look at what's happening in Nigeria today. We have refineries. Money was involved into it. A lot of the money to do the refinery. Where is the refinery today?
Thank you.
And who's stopping move? You think the masses are happy?
Thank you very
Yesterday I
much.
was I woke up after struggling to buy fuel. Policeman stopped me on the road. Enter my motor. Before I got inside, it was demanding for money. That because my paper was not my expired last month. I knew how much I gave to him. I
Thank
want
you
me to be
very
happy.
much. Thank you.
Policeman, though.
Thank you. We have 2 minutes per person. I reiterated that once we start to prompt you to round off, I encourage you to please round off your submission the minute you get that particular prompt. We can only take one more phone call before we go back to taking WhatsApp messages. But then again, I'd like for us to be very circumspect as we're speaking. We're not allowed to control what you say, right? But we have to make it known to you that in your submission, encouraging a coup, you might not be speaking specifically about Nigeria, but even Africa as a continent. If we make statements that insinuate that we're comfortable with this coup trend going on in Africa, it's not something that should be encouraged. Basically, we should not encourage this because we have evidence. History has provided us enough evidence that no matter how much or no matter how much you condemn democracy, the worst of democracy is in no way even it's better than military ruling in the country. So please, again, as much as we're trying to speak about the inadequacies of government, you're not comfortable with the way democracy is being handled in Africa, amongst other things, I still don't think that there should be any undertone whatsoever that we are happy about the actions, or should I say coup, going on in Africa at this time. If you can, point to me 1-2 countries that have been under military rule that you say are having a time of their life. If you have a superior argument of a country that has been taken over by the military that you can say categorically is having a great time, is having economy that is worth emulating, then please. But until then, I do not think that we should in any way encourage coup, whether in Nigeria, whether in any African country. Democracy exists for a reason, and we should not blur the lines because we are dissatisfied with the way democracy is being practiced in certain African countries. I just wanted to put that out there before I take my last call for the day and round off with messages. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Saint.
Yes, morning.
Just a quick one. It's because people are disenchanted. The coup is not the best option. Honestly, if you ask me, I'm 62 plus. I'm not encouraging coup. But when you are caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, you will think that stopping into the deep blue sea is the best option. When that is not the best option, you will not want to wait for the devil. That is exactly what is happening. Honestly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Well, I've said what needed to be said. We're going to have to put a stop to phone calls for now and just finish with all the messages that we have. I did promise to read as many as possible, so that's what I'm going to do. Hello to you, Sage. This leadership of the ape. Okay. Dampi from Igondo, thank you very much. I'm going to take another one. Top of the morning, Sage and Fuad. The revolution in Gabon is another telling evidence of the persistent failings and disservice of the so-called democracy in Africa. The African-type democracy is the real jackboot to the people. Suppression of the people and voices of opposition, violation of human rights, looting of national treasures and manifest impunity, impoverishment of the masses, unjust self-enrichment, perpetration in power through election rigging are features of the so-called African-type democracy in the past 2 decades. African politicians are the arch enemies of true democracy in Africa. So why will there not be coup? My recommendations: Africa modeled clinical communism in a way forward for African states. Restructuring and devolution of power is key. Social contracts should be sacrosanct, and formidable institution and true rule of law should be in place. God bless the country. Thank you, Sage. Thank you, Leke from Alimosho, for your message. Awolo Christopher from Shogunle says military takeover in Gabon is okay. I'm sorry, Awolo, I cannot read that message because you are in fact directly endorsing coup, so I can't. I'm sorry. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. In my opinion, military takeover is not good for any country, but it is said that in a country of the blind, the one eye is king. With the rate at which we have bad leaders and governance in Africa, people will only find solace in who or what they believe will save them from physical and mental slavery. Social media is like 2 ends of a coin. It has good and bad sides, and it has exposed a lot of things that people did not know about governance and history. It has leaked a lot of bad lifestyle of political elite while the poor suffers. Good governance is the only solution. Adewumi sent that particular message. Thank you very much. There's another one here. Good morning, Mainland FM. I'm Idowu from 𝐼𝐻𝐻. My take this morning is about the so-called action by the NLC. What is the result of their protest? When the price of fuel remained at 650 naira, the prices of commodities are still on the increase. What has happened to our refineries? As for what is happening in other African countries is rather unfortunate, and this is caused by the insensitive attitude of their leaders. Thank you. Kayode from Jakonde says, PDP leaders are not doing well. Wike should have been suspended or expelled by now. Thank you very much. Good morning. I'm trying to summarize this. Okay. We will tend to this. Okay, we will tend to this. Let's get back to you. Okay, we will tend to this. Dio from Fagba. You know what? Thank you very much. Let's just move on from this. Hello to you. The leadership of government is the worst thing that has ever happened to Nigeria. Everything has skyrocketed. High taxation. There's no food, no security, bad roads. Tell me why the government are doing with the money. This was how we started in Gabon, and now okay. I think we're going to have to pause on the messages that we have here. Let me see if I can take something on Facebook before we call it a wrap. Alabalakwe says, "May the soul of Pataiwa Kikume rest in peace. However, I want to appeal to the National Assembly and to the executive to have our green, white, green flag redesigned, whereby the beautiful image or photo of Pa Akinwumi will be in the middle. Let's do this irrespective of what people will say. The only way we can immortalize the great icon and designer." You say, let's have fresh air in Gabon. The sit-tight syndrome in Africa must be abolished from father to son system of government. I hope Cameroon is not in the news soon. Thank you very much, Alabalakwi, for your message. We're going to have to stop there on the Situation Room today from 4 p.m. all the way to 5 p.m. where you'd have an opportunity to contribute as well. I will be back definitely by 9:45 a.m. for Global View. As a matter of fact, in case you're looking for details as to what is going on with the military takeover in about 5 to 6 African countries at this time. My name is Sage Babalola. Thank you for sticking with Mainland 98.3 FM. The conversation definitely continues, and at 9:45 a.m. Global View will air.